Hello?
How are you, Tag?
I think Moto Moto likes you.
I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. I like 'em.
I'm thinking we could probably do you want to do Arid Heights again, but I like every roller coaster I make, I have to like make it myself. I regret saying that immediately, by the way. I immediately regret saying that. I'm gonna fail this level. I'm gonna fail Arid Heights. I'm gonna fail this level. Free of any financial limits, your challenge is to develop this desert park while keeping the guests happy. I need to have 2,000 guests in my park and not let the park rating drop below 700 at any time. I'm gonna fail this. I'm gonna take like so long trying to build my first roller coaster that the park rating is gonna drop and I'm gonna fail it immediately.
It's Monday.
Alright, We Good is sending me viruses. Hold on a second. What is a .svc file? No thanks. Listen, I'm literally about to get hacked live on stream. Here's We Good's Park, everybody. Yo, what the fuck, We Good? What the hell? This is the park you've been running? This is the park you've been running, We Good? You didn't even name, did you name these? Major Motion Cinema in 3D. Jellycopters. Did you even name these? Ferris Wheel 1. I've always thought, like, you know, what if I did stand-up Smile Pog, you know? Yeah, I shit myself at the Starbucks today. Perfect. Perfect. Listen, when I was a lifeguard, there was a lady that was, like, hyped up on E, and she, like, tried to get in a fight with us, and she ended up getting so mad that she took off, like, the under part to her. She took off, like, the underwear part of her bikini, and then waddled off into the parking lot. You're telling me that wouldn't be good? You tell me that wouldn't be a good story? Look at that. See? Now you're intrigued. Now you're intrigued. Walking out there bare-assed. What happened to her afterwards? The only thing we saw of her after that was the bike cops running after her into the parking lot. Wait. Oh, what the fuck is that? How? Why is it just, it's going through why is it going through? I shouldn't have done this. I told you I shouldn't have done this. This is such a terrible idea. I'm going to lose this level. My park rating is going to tank. This is why I don't build my custom rides. Listen, I got the story. I got the story of Andy like digging his finger in his butthole and then touching my peanut butter and jelly. I got that. You're gonna come into my house and tell me, what do you mean what? I told this story yesterday. We talked about this yesterday. Pause. Wait a second. What? What about that hotel scene? Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I don't think I can. Once again, I've tried to tell this story before on the stream, but it's like, it's hard. It's hard to tell this story on stream. Not because it's like a complicated story. It's just that there's a lot of the story that might be a breach of my terms of service contract that I signed. So at a certain convention that's called it's called MFF, the Midwestern Frag Fest. You know, we had a hotel room, and our hotel room faced the front of the hotel, and we had a balcony, and the way that the hotel's set up is that, hold on, wait, hold on. All right, so here's our, god damn it. Here's our, okay, so this is like the layout of the thing. Wait, hold on. Okay. No, I got this. All right, here's the layout. Okay. So like here, this is our balcony. This is the balcony, and we're looking out that way, right? I did this quickly. It's a quick mock-up, chat. Leave me alone. All right. You got, so there's towers on the side. There's like the square hotel, and then there's 2 circle towers on the side that house more hotel. Okay. We were in the square part of the hotel looking straight out, so we could see one of the towers to our left. We could see a tower to our right. Oh, fuck my ass. God damn. I know I should. I was gonna fail. I can't build. I'm gonna make a pre-built wallet. I can't do this. I have to make a pre-built roller coaster. We were just like, like chilling, hanging out, being friends, doing all that jazz. And we go out to the balcony and started chatting out on the balcony. And I look over to my left, and I noticed that, in one of the rooms in the towers that we can see across the way, they did not close their blinds. So you could just see directly into their room from where we were standing. And so I noticed that, like, some people just like entered the room and blah blah blah, and that was fine and everything like that. I was like, okay, notice movement out of the corner of my eye, that's fine. Some of them, like one of them like gets in the bed and just like just passes out, sleepy. I have 3 weeks to raise rating. The other 2 also get in bed and just start fragging. They just start going like nutty. They just start going crazy. And I'm like, what the what the is this happening? I was staring at it for a while, and I was like, it's like that joke that they do in like Scooby-Doo, where like you take off your eyeballs and you wipe them off and then put them back on because you're like, is this happening? Is this happening? And so like I'm just sitting there, and I'm just I just don't know what to say. I'm just aghast. I'm like, what is this real? Is this real life? There's only 1 bed in there, and the other person like went to sleepy. So like they're just like going nutty in the bed while they're like the other person's trying to get some sleepy. There was like a lot of high level maneuvers going on. There was quite a bit of this is very hard to try to figure out how to say this. Yeah, they were wrestling. They were doing a lot of wrestling, and there were a lot of like taekwondo, like taekwondo levels of like, wrestling engagement. Like a lot of like leg action, how like taekwondo is like a lot of kicks and stuff. And there are a lot of headshots, a lot of kicks right to the face. But like, like wrestle, like in a wrestling term, like they weren't just like straight up like kicking each other. They're just, it was like slow motion fighting, sort of. It's a very it was a very prolonged kick. To the face. They were doing it like just very acrobatic too, like on the bed, like on the floor, like one person on the bed, one person on the floor, and then they're both on the bed, and then they're both on the floor. It was crazy, like on the ottoman, and like on the footstool. It was crazy. There's so much stuff like everywhere. They were just tearing the room up. All the while where their like roommate was just like just passed out on the bed still. And so we're just like, what the hell is happening? This is crazy. What what's up? Yeah, question in the back from Jeff. Jeff, your hand is raised. What's up, Jeff? Why did you keep watching? We were drunk, and you're still listening to this story, aren't you? Huh? Aren't you? The guy that was sleeping just like got up and left, and you know, everything seemed to be at a standstill. It seemed like they came out at a stalemate, but they both had a great time, right? 5 minutes later, they just come back for round two. They just yeet back right in there. Round two. They just get started right again. Round two. the bell rung. Round two. Now that the guy wasn't in the bed anymore and sleeping, they were just wrestling all over the bed and stuff like that. And let me tell you, this time they were throwing in like grapples and full body contact and just really pounding into each. But also, they would break apart sometimes. They would break and then go back to the taekwondo and then go back to like the full body contact and then take a break and then taekwondo, like foot to the face and then break and then taekwondo and full body contact, back and forth, back and forth. They were just doing it all, going absolutely wild, and we were just losing our minds, just going crazy on the balcony. We're losing our minds. Did they notice you? No. So the thing about those rooms is that you can see into those rooms. You can't see out of the rooms. You can see into the rooms, but you can't see out of the room. It's weirdly laminated so that in order to see out of the window, you have to walk up really close to it. But then if your lights are on inside of the room and your blinds are closed, you can see right in there. They put the glass on in the wrong way. Yeah, and that's the hotel story. Kind of totally forgot about that.